Hey guys, good morning. I'm walking to work and I saw Justin here and I was going to buy him some breakfast, and I asked him if he would share his story, and it's early but he said he would, so I thought this would be kind of interesting.
It's tough out here. There's so much bureaucracy.
Yeah.
It tries to stop you every time you try to get off these streets. Everyone's like, oh, we'll go to the shelters. Well, you know, they're like, you can get a free shower, right? You're like, yeah, except for the fact that while I'm taking said shower, I'm naked, and around me there's people smoking meth and fucking doing shit right there. And
Yeah.
it's creepy, dude. The midnight Skid Row is not a good place to be. I lived down there for a little while.
Yeah, it's horrible.
So it's like, these people are like, why don't you go get clean? Why don't you go live there? Yeah, well, why don't you go try it and tell me how you like living with a room full of 200 insane people.
Yeah.
And tell me how much that's better than what I do. At least out here, I'm like, I can be at peace. I can, you know, relatively stay safer.
Right.
I've been doing this 10 years. I know what I'm doing, so it's like, you know, I have a system for survival. Yeah, and a lot of people think we're lazy out here. We're not. We're doing the best we can, and we get hit with roadblocks. I mean,
Sure.
every step of the way. It's like, people are like, why don't you get a job? You're like, well, first of all, I'm dirty. Second of all,
Yeah.
no one's gonna hire a homeless person. And even if they were to, I couldn't show up in clean clothes. I can't take a shower. I can't be there. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
And even if I did, I couldn't get my place of my own for a few months.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have enough money to pay deposit and all that, you know? And I don't have any support. I mean, I guess I barely know you, dude, and it's not like, I mean, I got nobody in the world right now, honestly. There's nothing to look forward to for me either. It's like, what am I gonna do? End up living in... You ever heard of PTSD? And
Yeah,
you know
of
how
course.
when people... I'm not saying I've been through Vietnam, because that ain't even... I don't even want to know how they... But... it's like constant fight or flight out here, and
Yeah.
it's constant, dude, and I've got all that. I'm not sure I can go back to a normal life anymore. This is all I know. I've just basically scraped by the skin of my fingernails to get through for over 10 years. Not over, but for 10 years. And it's like, I don't know if I can go back to working in an office, that kind of shit anymore. I'm not sure. I don't even know what that's like anymore. I don't remember what it's like to have a normal life.
So it's not that you're not afraid of the physical detox. That's
I
easy.
don't give a shit about
It's
that.
about after that, right? It's about
Yeah.
building life, and
It's about when everything starts hitting you.
yeah.
No, not just real life. I mean, that's part of it, but it's about every emotional thing I've been burying with drugs and alcohol,
Yeah.
welling up as one and hitting me. And then your brain's like, well, you know how to get rid of this. You know how to make this pain go away. That's the real pain, not the physical.
Yeah.
You know how to get rid of this. Just go back to, you know. And sure enough, that's what's happened every time. I'm laying there in a detox bed or somewhere, and I'm through the worst of it, but that's when the worst of it actually comes. So that's all. I'm reading this right now. I like
You're reading
horror.
this?
I like horror
Oh,
novels.
shit. Yeah.
I've been published twice just on an e-zine, but I want to be a horror writer. That was...
Oh, nice.
So I went to school for English, and I love reading, I love books, I
Yeah.
love all that, so...
When I come by tomorrow, because I work here, I'll get you a journal, and
That'd be nice.
maybe you can start writing. I used to work with addicts, and so I see you every time I walk by, and I just wanted to know your story, and you know what? I'm not judging you. I'm gonna buy you a journal, right? And I'll give it to you tomorrow. You start writing, right?
Okay.
Start getting creative, and I'll contact some shelters and maybe some nonprofit people and see if we can get you cleaned up, and
That'd be great.
you know what I'm saying? Awesome, man. It was nice meeting you.
You too.
You don't want this?
I'll see.
It's brand new. It's a sandwich.
Thank you. Thank you
Breakfast.
very much.
All right, you're welcome.